Phaedra little boys are so cute. Like, oh my gosh, that Aiden and that Mr. President. Just yummy, yummy, just adorable boots. Aiden looks just like Apollo, and the little president looks like Phaedra. They are just really, really cute and just yummy. The episode began with little Aiden going to get his teeth clean, and they had a doctor who was a queen, and I loved it. We making progress all over the world. I love it. It was so cute, 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 cute boots. Phaedra, who is Snatch, by the way. Phaedra looks really, really good. She on this cute dress in the dentist office, and the little boy getting his teeth cleaned or whatever. Phaedra's kind of throwing shade or whatever. She's just like, I'm just trying to keep it cordial and keep it cute because I'm a Southern Belle, but I do not support Apollo's foolishness, and because of him, my family is breaking apart. And Phaedra's still trying to make us think that she didn't know about this. That's really cute, Phaedra. But I don't think America's that dumb. I really don't. Okay, Cynthia and Peter, they're celebrating the fact that Cynthia has her ebony photo shoot, where she's gorgeous. She's 47, Cynthia. Beautiful, beautiful woman. You can't deny that. She has a lot more confidence though. She's a lot more outspoken. She was just like, this is just kind of like her coming out moment. She's ridding herself of any and everybody who is negative. Hashtag Lenithia Leaks. So they start to talk about, we're gonna have this party, whatever. They was like, cool. Missy as Peter Pumpkin asked Cynthia who all coming, and he was just like, are you gonna invite Kenya? Morris Horace, and she was just like, sure, I'm cool with Kenya. Portia's not coming because they take it all the way back to what seems like a whole year when when the reunion went down, and they showed a scene where after the whole fight, Portia was sitting down talking to Andy, and Portia was kind of saying that Cynthia's a flip flop and she does this and that, similar to what Nene has been saying the entire time. And Cynthia was just like, I don't need that kind of shit around me. You don't know who the fuck Portia is. I don't know why she been talking shit about me. She's not invited to my party. And of course, Nene is not invited for obvious reasons because her and I had a really bad falling out, and because she don't know what's really going on with her wigs and hair. I don't think any of us knows. Did y'all see Nene on? I believe it was Watch What Happened Live. Anyway, it was last week. Her makeup, she looked the fool. I'm gonna try and find a picture so I can show y'all in this video if y'all didn't see it. Just a mess. Like Lenithia, her makeup, she looked like some kids did her makeup. Like it was all light up here and dark right here. And did Nene do something else to her nose, y'all? I know everyone knows she got a nose job, but her nose seems more exaggerated. It seems more pronounced or something. Something's child. When niggas get money, that's the first thing they get is their nose done, right? What happened to the contour for the girls? Who's really in charge of the girls? I don't know. So it was pretty much that scene. Cynthia done lost that weight and I got rid of them fibroids and I found that pussy. All right, Cynthia. Kenya Moore and Miss Brandon, they're having a cute little TT, a little Kiki moment. It was just like, you know what, Kenya Moore, you got to get back to being you. I'm sorry, I'm watching this Aaliyah movie. Just the fool. Wendy tried it. Anyway, I'm probably going to do a separate video on the Aaliyah movie, maybe. Or I might talk about it in this video. It just depends on how the girls are feeling with the purple hats. Anyway, Kenya, Miss Brandon, they start to go down a little bit of Kenya's resume. He licks her ass for a check. And she's done shows like Living Single and Martin, the Steve Harvey Show, yada yada, Deliver the Girls from Eva, all that mess. And yeah, so we knew Kenya for the most part. A lot of us remember seeing her face anyways on something. And Kenya was like, you know what, all these things that I've been through, and she filed this lawsuit against Portia, and they make up the song called Really Bitch, which is actually cute. It can be another hit. I actually like the song. I forgot how it went, but it's called Really Bitch. Is it me or does Kenya's friend Brandon look like an eagle in the face? He looked like some damn bird in the face. So does Claudia Jordan. The girls are birds for real. Lanithia, she's doing her drag queen thing. She's on Broadway. She came in there all nervous trying to talk to the white people. They was just like, "Bitch, know your lines. Thank you so much. Know your lines, sweetheart. Thank you so much," and hit it. And she was just like, "I know them. I'm Lanithia Leaks. Have you seen my nose? It's just like yours." So they go in and have moments and all that. Um, she's like the madam or the mistress or whatever of this whorehouse, this orgy or whatever. And she's doing her thing, and Nene does not need long hair. You know how you have those people that can rock long and short hair? Yeah, Nene ain't one of those girls. Who's some people that can do long and short hair? That's famous. Tony Braxton, Keisha Cole, Halle Berry, Monica. Um, that's all I can think of right now. But yeah, she Nene looks 10 times better with her hair short. I don't know that this new shiny material that she got going on in her confessionals with her hair, with the crinkles, and it's just I don't. Who knows? 7 whole days, and I was just about through. Tony Braxton. Anyway, all right, moving on, moving on. Okay, Candy and Joyce have a little sit down moment, and Joyce still don't really like feature Miss Todd. Okay, so Candy had bought, or no, Candy had owned the house or whatever. It was her old house. She decided to give it to her mama. Her mama didn't like the house, so Candy has decided to give her mama a house right down the street from them. Great idea, Candace. Kick off your shoes and relax your damn feet. Why would you do that? Really, Candace? And Ty was just like, really? I would never. Like, Mama just comes over throwing shade. Don't even speak to him. How do you not even speak to the man, Joyce? Like, this is so old. Like, when are you gonna get over it, Ma? Like, for real, what is wrong with you? Like, she was so salty. And you would think that she ain't got no man, but Joyce got a little playboy, a little man. The Candace don't even care what y'all do. Child, the girls rub the vapor rub and keep it moving. And Todd was just trying to talk to her, whatever. She was like, do you know what kind of decorations you want? No. Do you want to know how my mom's doing? No. Just a mess. That damn Joyce child. Um, and so let's just go ahead and get Candy's dumb ass out the way. So, they show a scene where Candy and Joyce is sitting down on the couch or whatever, and Candy's trying to figure out why she ain't got pregnant yet. She think that maybe they're not doing it just at the right time or whatever. So, the mama mentioned, "Do you think that Todd got a vasectomy?" And she was just like, "No, I don't think so." But nobody really knows. I don't think so. What one thing I do think that Todd is nervous about is Candace gaining weight. Now we already know that Candace is a thickums. She's thick and juicy, and maybe slightly taller than Todd, or maybe they're the same height, but whatever. But he don't want Candace to get fat from pregnancy. That's what it is. Him walking around with some fat shit because he this big and this big, so it's just like it's moments. But apparently they want to have a baby, so good luck. Hopefully they are or will be pregnant. I remember seeing something on Instagram or seeing somewhere, maybe it was on Facebook, or somebody was saying that he was shopping for baby shoes. So maybe it was for a nephew or cousin or something. But I don't think she's pregnant at all. Y'all let me know in the comments below, darling. In the comments below. All right. So we get to the party, child. Cynthia's party. Shouts out to Angie Stone. Oh, Missy Angela Stone from R&B Divas Atlanta. And yes, she was there kissing ass. I love it. Miss Lawrence was there and all them. Yes, God. They all sit down. Candace sits down and talk to Cynthia. She was like, but what Portia at? Cynthia was like, oh, I didn't invite her. And Candace was like, yeah, I know, because I just got off the phone with her. And she was like, she wasn't invited or whatever. She was just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. And you know Nene ain't there. Candy was just like, look, I'm confused. Who's friends, who ain't? It's just a mess. It's just a hot ass mess. Everything, all of y'all are hot ass mess. And I'm just gonna remain neutral. Like Candy's always been pretty neutral with everybody. That's probably the role that I would play if I was on a show like this. Just be neutral and be cool with everybody. I'm not gonna go back and forth and spread even though Candy is a little messy. Wait a minute. But she's not the messiest, so that's why people relate and like Candy, you know. Well, Worm means it anyway. Kenya shows up with that parakeet, Claudia Jordan. She's a beautiful parakeet, but she's a parakeet. With this badass dress. The dress was nasty. And you know, all those are pretty girls, you know, Claudia, Kenya, Cynthia. You might not like them, but they're stunning. Deal, all right? So they show up and everything, and they all get to talking, and Candace pretty much um read Kenya because they started talking about the whole lawsuit thing that she got against Portia, I'm assuming. And she was just like, look, you deserve it. You was waving that damn wand in her face and everything. You deserve to get snatched, boots the house down. You lucky that the girls didn't do more to you. And she was just like, oh, really, Candace? Candace was like, really? And I bet you do something. Kenya didn't have nothing to say, darling, nothing. Claudia tried to make some remarks. Well, if she did that to you, and Claudia, sweetheart, sweetheart, you just got here, boo. Know your place. Learn it, live it, love it. Know your role. All of a sudden, Apollo ass show up, looking real good before he enter the prison walls. And Kenya and Claudia get up. Kenya's very uncomfortable around Apollo's. It was just like, oh, okay. Apollo started spilling all this tea. He was like, um, Phaedra is a pit bull in sheep's clothing. You know, she has her Louboutins on one foot and her boots on the other foot. Like y'all don't see a side of Phaedra that we don't know she's been held to deal with and everything. And Candace was just like, damn, because I'm getting the other side of you. I've heard many conversations where you just straight be rude and ugly to Phaedra, just straight damn to cuss her out. It's just like, you know, you talking this shit to my girlfriend or whatever, but you ain't shit neither, my dude, and it's just real. I love how real Candy is, and I love how Candy is still stuffed up in the dresses like a tortilla. She's so, I don't know why she don't buy her size, but Candace has never been the fashion girl, so whatever. It's just like, oh Candace, when are the girls gonna get it together? Um, so Kenya decides to come back, and I sound like K Michelle, then. um, she decided to come back and congratulate Cynthia and leave. Paula was like, "Can I please talk to you outside for a minute?" Kenya was like, no, I gotta go. I gotta go talk to the African prince. But can I talk to you outside for a minute before you call nobody? And it was just like, yeah, okay. So Apollo comes out there and he's just like, look, I don't want no bad blood. I'm finna go into the penitentiaries, and I just want to apologize to you or whatever, and that's it. Kenya pretty much just goes in on him and no, because of all I've went through, I'm a lot of things, but I'm nobody's whore. My name is Moore, not whore. Get it together. And so he was just like, look, I should have never said that, what I said and everything, but it was, you kind of started it, whatever, on the reunion when you first premiered on there. You're on Portia and you was like, oh, I've been texting you or whatever, and it wasn't true. Kenya was like, well, did I ever meet you in LA, Apollo? He was just like, no, you never met me in LA. So pretty much Apollo had been lying the entire time. Oh, this is how I feel. People who know me or have watched my Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews last season, I started like in the middle of the season. I think it was Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was season 6, episode 18 is when I started it, like way back in March when I actually started doing reviews anyway. So yeah, I've been doing reviews about like what, 8 months, 7, I can't count. Help me out, people. But yeah, so this entire time Paulo has been lying or whatever, but I honestly feel like Well, I guess it was on season 5 when Kenya and Portia first arrived. Whatever season. Well, Kenya brought out the fan and all that. Her first prop moment, and she said that Apollo was texting her or whatever, and Apollo brought it up. He was just like, it was a tick for tat thing, um, and I apologize to you. She was just like, all right, but I want my vengeance from. I won't fully be satisfied until your Phaedra apologized to me because I'm not a whore or whatever. He was just like, okay, whatever. They all go back in there and talk, and Peter Pumpkinhead is there, and little itty bitty Todd and Candy stuffed in the dress, and Cynthia Hare, and they all is talking around, and he was just like, so you've been lying this whole time, so we've been accusing this chick of being a whore and all this, and she's really not a whore, like you've been bullshitting us the entire time. He was just like, yeah, I'm not perfect, you know. Kenya just pretty much outsmarted Apollo once again. It's not hard. She pretty much just gave um she got what she wanted out of Apollo to make him look even more silly, and it worked. Did I believe the story for 5 minutes that Kenya was messing around with Apollo? No. Kenya is an entertainer. She's an actress. This is what she does. She's doing what she got to do to keep them checks coming on this show. She's playing a character, and just if you just understand that, just accept it, you'll be a whole lot, more cool about it. That's why I don't get that upset when Kenya be doing shit, because I just know it's just all for TV for the most part. Bitch just doing what she got to do to eat. That's it. I'm glad she finally got some furniture in her apartment. You notice they always show her in the kitchen, child chopping up an apple or some shit. But they finally showed, she got a couch or whatever. And so, yeah, she should replace the dog, Velvet. Shouts out to Velveeta. So yes, child. Do I have anything else to talk about? Um, no, I think I'm good. I'm gonna leave the Aaliyah biopic thing to itself because I really haven't even watched it all the way through. I've just seen clips. How should I talk about it now? What to do, Purple Hat? Um, maybe I'll just wait. Or should I talk about it now? Shit. People, help me out. Like, I'm in distress. Hmm. I'll just come back. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, Mr. Chalaki, all that. Yes, God, that was it. Love you. Bye.